planet.
How the hell did these monkeys get like this?
Did you catch all of the film's intricate details? Now, get an inside look at the upside-down world of Planet of the Apes. With these revealing clips from the movie, watch carefully for hints that helped explain how the surprise ending evolved. Ape evolution.
I'm teaching him.
No, you're teasing him.
Well, his gene splice, chromosome advanced. State-of-the-art monkey can handle it.
In the time before time, we were the slaves, and the humans were the masters.
Impossible.
The apes we brought along have been very helpful. They were a lot stronger and a lot smarter.
The apes are out of control. One male named Seamus, who I raised myself, has taken over the group.
Technology.
Something fell from the sky.
You sure you weren't dreaming this?
It was no dream, sir. Wrong. What you hold in your hand is the proof of their power of invention, their power of technology.
Time and space.
Tune them in.
I'm getting every electronic communication from Earth from all time. The storm must be bouncing it back to us. I'm getting a mayday, sir.
Mayday! Come in, guys! Request! Go down!
The book. Okay, bring the camera. Good, good. Move in. Closer. Yeah, yeah. Okay, focus on his face. Closer. Mr. Duncan, it's time to wake up.
I'm still feel good.
Mr. Duncan?
I don't want to go. Oh, come on. Do you know what time it is? Yeah, you're doing that day in the life of Michael Clark Duncan thingy, where you film what I've had to go through every day on the Making a Planet of the Apes, right?
Coffee?
Oh, thank you, man. God. I'm with you. Just give me a minute to see where we should start, okay? Okay, I guess I'm going to explain what's going on here. It's a little after, 4 a.m., and we're on our way to the Planet of the Apes set. Now, I have to leave every day early for two reasons. One, to beat all the crazy LA traffic, and two, because once I get there, I've still got over 3 hours of makeup. I know it's a long process, but it's all part of creating a whole new look for a whole new world. Now, trust me, whatever ideas you had in your head about Planet of the Apes, forget about them. Because this planet is in a whole different solar system.
One day they'll tell a story, and some will say it was just a fairy tale about a human who came the stars and changed our world.
Don't want it to be a sequel. It's not a remake. There's something about the material of Planet of the Apes is just very strong. And the idea of sort of reimagining this mythology and just coming at it from a different way and looking at it in a different way was very exciting to me.
It's a reimagination of that basic idea. What if you walked into a world that was turned on its head, a world that was dominated by apes?
Get them out and get them clean! Action!
It's not a remake. It's not a sequel. This is Tim's take on Planet of the Apes.
With Tim being the filmmaker he is, he spins fairy tales, and every film of his has his stamp, and he is a sort of auteur, and that every frame is very much his.
Part of the interest of this is seeing ourselves, seeing people and how we treat each other, how we treat animals, the flip sides of things. So we wanted to see the humanity in ourselves, but from a different way.
I think it's fair to call this hostile territory.
Tim Burton has put his own spin on it, but Tim just has this weird way of shooting a picture that's really like a genius.
That was better. You should like that one. He doesn't say anything that means it's still not right. I don't hear him yet.
Great, Michael.
That was it. Okay, y'all was wrong. That was it.
At least I gotta say we got lots of good runs because he's too scary to say that anything were bad.
Everybody on this company gets excited when Tim's around. When you see Tim's passion for the story, when you see how much he wants to make the movie and how to make the movie, it makes us excited.
It's like a good myth or fairy tale. We're trying to be respectful to the material and get the best out of it and just present it another way.
Hey, it's me again, and as you can see, we haven't gotten very far yet, but it's okay. The other actors and I have been doing this for a very long, long time. In fact, before production began, we had to go back to school. Well, it wasn't the type of school you might think with books and pencils and rulers. This was Ape School, and our teachers had an entirely different agenda in mind.
We put together Ape School. The purpose of it was to teach movement.
We really want to create kind of a new character to where it's incorporating primate and ape traits with human traits.
Our apes are going to move much more realistically, and we did have a school to train all of the actors in the movement.
Tim wants the movement to be realistic. So I went and played with chimps, watched apes in the zoo, and just pretended that they were humans in costume. And said, okay, what little things are human that they do? And using all those things that are so similar as a base for the movement.
Ape training school was 3 days a week. Horseback riding was 3 days a week. We had to learn to walk like apes, get the mannerisms of apes. Anything you can think of, jump, come down the stairs. You have to do this sort of like an ape.
When we first started out, they were all walking like humans. So we had to roll their feet to the outside, so they're actually walking on the outside of their feet, almost bow-legged. Cowboys make great apes because they're bow-legged. It's difficult to teach them how to be an ape because they have to bend their knees out. It's very painful for their knees.
We worked with stuntmen, who are guys who kind of specialize in ape movement. We had to do a lot of stuff of learning a kind of basic walk and learning how to use your hands like an ape and pick things up and smell things and ape behavior, sort of grooming yourself.
Depending on whether they're chimp, gorillas, or orangutan, they all carry themselves differently, and each actor had to be taken through the learning process of adjusting to that creature.
But they were very specific about the type of ape that they wanted you to be. I mean, I'm an orangutan, so they have very specific ways of standing. They hang from things a lot.
Well, the cool thing about Ape School is kind of like a big playground. Come up with as much, ape stuff as you can. The freedom to have that is what makes little special things, I think, happen in the film.
About halfway through production, this makeup routine really got tiring and was starting to bring out the animal in me. But Tim Burton put it all in perspective. See, there's a lot of incredible action and stunts in this film, which means our stunt doubles not only have to go through this same makeup process, but then they have to go out there and get thrown off horses, tossed through the air, get shot at. And most of that happens on my character's orders.
We want to make the action quite intense and quite strong and show the strength and agility that apes can have, and that be the energy of it.
This is a picture that will see great action in terms of stunts, apes flying right at you, and wonderful action in terms of the battle sequences.
A lot of what we're doing on this picture is very experimental, and I think that will be extended into the action, into the motion. I don't think anyone's ever seen the kind of movement that they're putting into it.
The way a gorilla runs is a gorilla runs on all fours. So we had to come up with a way for these guys to charge into battle. When they get mad, they have to charge, and it has to be real high energy. So we were working on trying to develop some sort of a system, whereas we could sell the power and the speed of an ape, because they can travel much faster than a human can, yet make it look believable.
So we've come up with this concept of loping. We've trained some of our best athletes to do that.
Humans can only run so fast in quadruped. So Charlie has invented this treadmill. You're on this long conveyor belt and being pulled behind a truck, and you start off around 15 miles an hour, and then you start quadrupeding, and it looks like you're going 30, you know. So here we are passing horses, and it's like, whoa, you feel like you're flying. And, you know, when you're walking on a treadmill in the airport, and you know, you feel like, wow, you know, you step off, and you know, it's just like that, but even faster.
Hour 3. Let me tell you something. After sitting through this process every day gives me almost all the motivation I need for my character.
Hey, what's up? You ready? What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mark?
What's going on?
Coming to get a little makeup?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
How you doing, all right?
Yeah, man, I've been here. They picked me up at like 4 o'clock this morning.
Really?
Yeah, real early call.
I got home about 4:30.
And you just got here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I just woke up about a half an hour ago.
That's it. And you're all in makeup already?
Yeah, it usually doesn't take this long. Don will be okay.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. I gotta put some of this on, too.
Plus you got the lip balm?
Yeah.
Oh, you want your lips to get cracked now, do you?
Nah. That's about it. All right, Mike, I'll see you out there.
Oh, yeah, dog.
I'm gonna go catch a nap.
All right, man. Yeah,
all right.
You do that, Mark.
Donald, hurry it up next time, will you? All right.
See, that's what I mean. Some of us had it easy on this movie. But for myself and others like me, I blame Rick Baker and his staff of magicians for all those early wake-up calls.
We wanted to keep it actor-driven, performance-based. So Rick Baker has devised these makeups, which we feel give the actor a lot more movement.
As great as the first film was, I thought we could do better and not just have 300 apes that have exactly the same face, but have 300 apes that are all completely different. The first film, it was a milestone makeup movie. I thought we need to do it as a makeup movie. How do we do it?
Their personalities will come through, and it's not only their voice and their eyes, but their movement, so that you'll absolutely believe that we're dealing with the whole different species here.
All my emotions can be done in this mask. It contours to every part of my face, which I thought was brilliant, because if I smile, you can actually tell that I'm smiling through the mask. If I'm frowning like this, you can actually see a scowl up here. And that was brilliant on Rick Baker's part.
With mask acting, we have to project through the makeup, and that is an extraordinary challenge. You have to reinvent the expressions, so you kind of spend some time looking in the mirror and working on what your new piece of equipment is doing.
It's incredibly and way more comfortable than you would think, actually. I mean, I don't find it that bad to wear, and I forget that I'm wearing it a lot.
I think the size of the makeup and wardrobe in this show is historic. I don't think there's a movie that has done a bigger job than this.
It's a major problem in terms of the number of bodies and the man hours that it takes to do each individual ape. You need an individual makeup artist. It's not just like putting a little powder on. This thing takes 3 or 4 hours to put on.
I wake up at 2:30 and I get here about 3. Then you're there. They're long days.
I sit up for about the first hour because they have to put my hair up in a ball cap and then they cover my face in glue. Then they put my ears on and then they put my teeth in and then they put the main piece which comes down here. Then you put your chin on and then they paint me. Then they lay my facial hair on. They got strips here and then they put hair individually on and up here, which drives me bonkers straight on my skin. That is just an exercise similar to Chinese water torture. And then they put my beauty makeup on, then my hair, eyebrows, and my wig. And it's about 4.5 hours. It's a jigsaw puzzle.
Worse than the applying of it is the taking of it off, which takes about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and that's 45 minutes too long because you can't just go. It's there to just take it off very gently, and that's the toughest to take.
When I look at Rick Baker, I see Merlin the magician. I see the big pointed hat, and he has this long ponytail that looks really kind of cool, and I see him creating all this. So Rick Baker is the magician, Tim Burton is the mad scientist, and they all just kind of conjure everything up and it comes together as a beautiful thing.
The makeup was so effective that it actually became something quite magical.
It's every makeup artist's dream to do Planet of the Apes. Kind of a childhood dream come true to be able to do this movie.
Yes, my armor. It's all the rage this season. And from the looks of things, it ought to be clear by now that what we have here is a whole new planet. From the costumes to the construction of Ape City, the design of this film is truly original.
The visual elements of this are so important to the character, and to come in on this world, you want to feel like it's a real world.
The apes live in what feels like a very ancient environment. It evokes a sense of what we would come to expect from apes anyway, forests and jungles and a primordial landscape. Something that gives a sense of a new and yet an old world at the same time.
We started in Lake Powell, involved us all taking boats off to the island. As we approached the island, you could see Ape Camp, which were about 20 red, huge, sort of weird and wonderful V-shaped tents. I remember having a sort of just sense of awe.
We're in the middle of California at a national treasure called Trona Pinnacles. This is a bizarre landscape. It's just odd, alien looking, and it captured Tim's imagination.
For me, it's almost overwhelming. It's a unique location. It really does look otherworldly.
Trona, that's where we have a big battle scene. In fact, we'll be up there for 3 weeks. And they say it's very dusty, very cold up there, and that's just going to add to the element of the fight scene.
Form of divisions. Send in the first wave.
We built Ape City over a course of about 4 months. At the high point, we had 100 people working on stage.
It's fantastic what they've done with the art department and everybody has done to get this constructed.
I love Ape City. It's a huge set. It's quite bizarre. It's kind of been like in Las Vegas here, I feel, because you have no sense of time or day, and it's a complete fantasy.
It's basically built to the walls and to the ceiling on one of the largest stages in LA.
Colleen Atwood is doing our wardrobe, costume design, and fantastic looks and colors and detail in the soldiers and the humans.
I have about 30 people working on the show that are sculptors, mold makers, painters, stitchers, craftspeople. I think I'll probably have to have a total of around 600 to 700 costumes.
I mean, I love Colleen Atwood, and I think she is a real genius. I think, kind of hip and trendy costume, which I love because of the flip, everything's slightly off, all the angles are asymmetric, and you enter a world, the planet of the apes is this, the whole essence of it is our world but turned upside down. So I think she's included it in her design.
What I love most about what I do is realizing a vision of a world. I think that's the biggest challenge of a costume designer, to make the magic but still have the people be real.
The magnitude of this film, you're constantly being reminded of it because the sets are just astronomical. You just see that so much work involved, so many people involved.
Well, it's time for me to go to work now.
Mr. Duncan, wait.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty human. Haven't I shown you enough? Do you want more? I'll give you more. But consider this a warning. Some humans have escaped.
You underestimate this human. Let's go explain evolution to the monkeys.
Bow your head!